was so surprised by the amount. It surpassed my expectations a little. The taste was great too. I had curry with pork cutlet. The sheer size of it was amazing. So stuffed.
Hey, お待ち。今あげるよ。
東京から食べに来る人いいんだよ。
It was amazing. I really didn't expect there to be 2 pork cutlets. There are no tourist hotspots around, so I guess it'd be nice if this place became one. Shiwomishokudo. Starting from pre-opening preparation. The manager. It's almost been 40 years. I've been in the business for 50 years. In Tokyo as well, long ago. A fishing pond? I ran a fishing boat actually. It was a large-scale operation.
どうしてまたこういう形の商売に変えたんですか?
We built the house here because we owned the land. This store had to be rebuilt 3 times. It used to be part of the main house, but it was supposed to be turned into a parking lot. So in 3 years, we moved the house to the plot of land in the back. And so we started the business right here. Did you have to rent a boat for the fishing business? Yeah, there were lots of boats up for consideration. And like that, we ran the business. And they said, nobody's gonna come to eat. It's located in Namegata City, Ibaraki Prefecture. There's nothing to do in the area. Has the menu always been the same?
こういう内容でやられてたんですか?
Well, we're a teishoku restaurant. When do preparations start? I'm always early, already here a little after 5 in the morning. Morning preparations are tough. I have to wash 6 sho of rice. Getting everything ready is hard work. The second generation manager, Nagasaki-san. Everybody waits till the supermarket opens up. A safe lineup. Alcohol is also available. Are there many tourists?
多いですか?
Usually just bicycles and motorcycles passing through. There's no tourism. This shop is going to turn 40 next year. When the earthquake in Fukushima happened, this area was also impacted. Tiles came falling down, and under the concrete, gaps seem to have formed, so there's nothing to fix. If we were to fix it, building would actually be cheaper. When COVID hit, the Japanese and prefectural governments were providing restaurants with financial support, including us. We were selected, it seems, without any trouble. Being able to run our shop is the best. It makes me happy. This area doesn't get any tourists, and not many people live here. Do they get any customers? Pork used for their specialty, pork cutlets. Stocked in large quantities.
とんかつ、あとカツカレーのカツですか。そうですか。一応ストック怖いから。ビビりなんだよ俺。本当に。
How much does one of those weigh? I guess around 3 to 5 kilos, especially when the weather is nice on weekends. I don't need the money, I just want to quit and run away. It's kinda what goes through my mind. Even if we close at 2 p.m. and take down the shop curtain, we're only really done between 4 and 5 p.m. It's not like that on weekdays, but lots of customers living in the area come around, so when it's busy, it's like that again sometimes. Any popular items on the menu? Curry with pork cutlet is the most popular one. On the web, and also on YouTube and the TV, it's katayaki. Against your will, I was forced to. My father was running the shop back then, so when I finished school, I took over the business. I didn't have to worry about my allowance, so I just sat on my hands, proudly. That's what I kept doing. But the guests knew that as well, so business didn't go well. It wasn't exactly a setback, but I realized I couldn't continue like that. Now, if a wave like that were to come, we wouldn't be able to withstand it. Do you talk about this with your kids? He himself knows what environment suits him the best. Instead of taking over the business, The place he's at right now, the place that suits him best, is the company he works for now, is what I'd say. I won't ask him to take over the business, never. The son is working for a company now. They don't feel like making him take over. I got married when I was around 20. We stayed together for 17 years, but more than 10 years ago, we separated. She said she wanted to do the things she loves, so she opened a shop in Tsukuba. That kind of shop required her to be a hard worker, which she was, and so she started her business, but shortly after, she got cancer. She didn't seem to have any symptoms up until then. I heard the shop was open regularly, but the guests got tired of it, so the shop was closed in the end. So what about now? I think she works in an office now. A life full of ups and
そう
downs.
それもほら困った時に藁にも使う神頼み
Preparations are proceeding indifferently.
わかんないどうなるの4人か5人
Arrival of staff.
色ごちそうさまでした。
Girls talk in full bloom.
ベニヤなんかで売ってるのはさ、小さいよね。
Famous for the volume.
結構食材の仕入れも値上がりしてると思うんですけど、
Have the prices on the menu changed? About 50 yen. We raised them bit by bit.
ただねもう無理
Raising salaries is a different story, but if we raise the prices even more, I think guests will stop coming. Instead of raising the prices, lowering the amount would be an option. But I wonder if that's the only way.
50円ぐらいじゃそれ以上に仕入れが上がってますもんね。
Now, curry with pork cutlets used to be 750 yen compared to the 1,000 yen we charge now. We raised it bit by bit. The meat too. So at first, I got it from a friend who's a butcher, but then he said he couldn't do it anymore for that price. So on holidays, it's more like we're looking for food. My friend lives on the edge of Ibaraki, closer to Saitama. When I go over to see him, I drive around. How did guests react to the price increase? Everything else is going up too, isn't it? They don't mention it directly to us. My sister runs a bakery in Saitama. There's a station right there, and a residential area. It's that kind of place. Whether it's wheat or butter, people are very particular. But here, in the countryside of Ibaraki, we can't sell anything for those prices, which has been the past 3 years for us. I had my shop, but even now she says, I'm weak in the business. And, big brother, you're no good. What's the name of the shop? It's Momofuku, written with the kanji for 100 and fortune, Momofuku. Where in Saitama is it? Minuma. It's in Minuma. What does the bread taste like? It's a really heavy kind of bread. Really heavy. They don't sell any light bread, even when it comes to bread loaves. I wonder if they do it deliberately. Top quality bread. I'm not familiar with bread standards, so I'm not sure whether it's tasty or not, but it looks like lots of people go out of their way to buy it. Not being picky about anything is my thing. What are you conscious of when it comes to running the shop? People, these days, don't just come in because they're hungry, you see. Among the guests are also people who want likes on social media, so we gotta make the food look nice as well. That's also an aspect of the overall quality. Do you sell t-shirts? About that, we hosted an event at the shop. We took 20,000 yen out of the sales and donated it to UNICEF, but not without support. At first, we made a post about it on the web, to which someone replied that they would do it at a discount, so we got them made for us at a much lower price. One more thing, over there at the Super Cento bathhouse, they let us set up a stand without venue cost. Even the mayor liked the post, and thanks to all of that, we could donate 20,000 yen.
すごいかわいい。
Vegetables for garnish. Opening of the shop. There's a spacious parking lot. There's tatami floor too. Maintenance of the kitchen utensils is important too. What did you do before the shop?
来る前はどうされてたんですか？
I was new to the business, didn't have any training or apprenticeship, learning by observation you could say, and making mistakes, lots of them. But that's how I learned. What I was taught, I applied in the same way. Now it's not like that, but back then, it was alright that way. It's just not as good now, I guess. We've had a decrease in guests too. When my father ran the place, people from the area came, but now that I'm in charge, we've also had people from other prefectures visit us. There are no tourist hotspots around, so I guess it'd be nice if this place became one. On weekends, do you get a lot of guests from outside the prefecture? Not just on weekends, but also weekdays. When are you closed? We're closed on Mondays. On national holidays, it becomes a substitute holiday. We're also closed on Tuesdays. Set meals come with Yakult.
はい、どうぞ。
はい、いらっしゃい。
Nice sound to induce appetite.
はい。いらっしゃいませ。よ。あららら。はい、カツ丼。
Curry with pork cutlet.
はい、できた。はい、おばっとさん。はい。茅ヶ崎さん。あれ。
カツ丼。ソース焼きそば。
鍋はあるね。こっち開いてる？さすが。
Rice is served as a large portion by default. They ask if it's enough.
はい、できたよ。
はい、カツカレー。ごめんね、押しちゃって。すいません。うな重。うな重。
Broiled eel and rice. Unaju.
はい、できた。はい、お願いします。
Chicken cutlet set meal. The huge portions make the guests laugh.
はい、いらっしゃい。
お願いします。
はい、ありがとう。はい、いらっしゃい。いらっしゃいませ。いらっしゃい。
お待たせしました。はい、カツカレーね。すみません。
はい、茅ヶ崎さん。
お客さん、ご飯の量です。
はい、はい、ありがとうございます。どうもです。はい、どうも。はい、どうも。茅ヶ崎さん、手がけたらカツカレー2つ。はい。計算できます。マジで？こ 困らせてる俺間に合わないですよ。
はい、お待ちどうさまです。
すごい。美味しそうだね。あれ？はい、カツカレーのご飯をお作りください。あとホルモンもいきます。こちらの方ではニラ生地構成してませんでした？
Stir-fried meat and chive set meal.
はい。
はい、お待ち。はい。
Let's talk to some guests. How many times have you been here? It's my first time. I knew they serve tasty food, so today I stopped by. Today I had curry with pork cutlet. I was surprised by the amount. It surpassed my expectations a little. The taste was great too. That's right. It packed a punch, didn't it? Why is this place thriving? What do you think? It's gotta be the huge portions. And the vibe, not just of the shop, but also the mother, right? It was tasty, so I think I'll come again. Keep it up. Customers keep pouring in.
はい、カツカレーのご飯お願いします。
はい、ありがとうございます。2000円です。
It was our first time today. We both researched when we were thinking about what to have for lunch. We saw this place is famous for curry with pork cutlet. We had curry with pork cutlet. It was amazing. Like, we really didn't expect to get 2 pork cutlets. It was comparatively sweet, which made it easy to eat. It was tasty. Do you usually eat out? I watch stuff like Omu Umai Mise, so I feel like checking the places out. What's the reason for their success? The taste, and I think it's also about the reputation they have. And also that feeling of being at home. I think I'll come again. The curry with pork cutlet was delicious. Keep up the good work. Do your best.
やってるよね。あれ。やってる？あと。はい。カツカレーのご飯にごしてください。 大丈夫大丈夫。はい。カツにまだ。はい。
まだ揚げてない？
今揚げるよ。大丈夫だよ。はい。あれね。大丈夫。どっち何を？はい、唐揚げできます。あるんだ。はい、はい、お待ち。
Fried chicken set meal.
よいしょ。
Pork cutlet set meal.
5番さん、唐揚げが1つ入りました。奥さん、天ぷらそばね。
Tempura soba.
あれ。
赤ちゃんだ。
うちは危ないけど、危ないよ、ほら。
大丈夫か？はい。
大丈夫。よし。
ごめんなさい。
Kitchen in full operation.
カツカレー2つ。何番って言われた？焼いたらカツカレー。
Soba with bean sprouts. Napolitana.
I?
あれ、そこ同じ入ってるのが。
よいしょ。その前にあれが走りながら。これがね、値上がっちゃっていや、鶏のものもそうなんだけど、多分燃料代が加算しちゃってんだと思うんだ。ありがとうございます。どうも。よいしょ。よいしょ。大負けだ。はい、はい、お願いします。島崎さん。はい。
美味しそうだね。
Sashimi set meal. It sticks out of the bowl.
よっこいしょ。よっこいしょ。
すごい大きいですね。
東京から食べに来る人いいんだよ。
よいしょ。はい、はい、どうぞ。できました。
How many times have you been here? I guess it's my 5th time. The curry with pork cutlet is famous. What did you have today? I had the fried chicken set meal. It's a good amount of food, especially for young people. The fried chicken has great taste. No issue with the taste at all. There are lots of people traveling around. I hope they can keep running the shop for a long time to come. I pretty much always stop by when I'm in the area.
はい、できたよ。はい、あれね。はい、出してください。もう一回焼くから。
焼肉 set meal.
Right, できました。はい、お願いします。
ラーメン。
はい、ラーメンです。お母さん。
Even for people who can't eat that much, they serve just the right amount.
もっと欲しいですか？大丈夫？
The miso soup also looks tasty.
Yeah, いいですよね。
そんなに多くないですよ。
思い出した頃を勝手に置いて。はい、お待たせ。
How many times have you been here? I guess it's my 3rd time. How did you know about the shop? Somebody told me about the shop and how the food was tasty, so I came. Today I had curry with pork cutlet. The amount is just amazing. I'm so stuffed. Lots of pork on top with a gentle taste. Crispy and tasty. Why do you come here? It's delicious and the price is reasonable. And the shop is also quite close. Any other recommended items on the menu? I'm sure I had yakiniku or something before, with lots of fried chicken on top. I'm into fried chicken, so thank you for the great food, as always. Always do your best. Today, I had the yakiniku set meal, with deep fried horse mackerel. I couldn't finish it. Indeed, with 3 slices of roast meat, and deep fried horse mackerel. I always came here when I used to play golf. How far are you gonna cycle now? 15 kilometers? Do you have enough energy? Yeah, it's alright. We can take 15 kilometers.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。お気をつけて。
Let's order something.
欲しくなっちゃって皆さん。これはどうにかせんとあかんと思って。
はい、これ。
Gyoza.
こうかと思って。そう。だからねって言われてんだけど、もう切っちゃって、そういう友達はね、無視して。柏の方で、そう、それで、そうなんだけど、ここから飲みに来たんだけど、夜やってるから、そういうわけで、ほら、外に温泉、何度も経験したのかな。
だいぶ遅い。
そう、5時、兼用の。おふくろはね、終わった。おふくろさんはそうだ、できるかな。見られるかな。
はい、おがみでも
はい、いらっしゃいませ。機械で丸めるの？
そうです。 もともとうちの母が全部手作りで作ってたんですけど、ちょっと
おまんじゅうみたいな。
Crispy yakisoba. Good balance of meat and vegetables. It's delicious. The sauce is nice too. Good with a dash of vinegar. I also like it when the noodles go soft. Each dish has a lot of volume. Also, the kind manager is in charge. Let's stop by again. They also had a taste of my shop's gyoza.
大丈夫です。はい。そのままでも結構味がついてますので、端っこちょっと皮を
They are hot and juicy. Be careful not to burn yourself.
つけながらで、そうですね。
From skin to filling, all homemade.
作ってるもので、はい。そうですね。豚肉とニラが多くて、あとはまあ玉ねぎとかですかね。
Both baked and boiled gyoza are easy to make.
もちっとした皮で。ぜひぜひ、はい。
I recommend salt and sesame oil.
どうぞどうぞ。ありがとうございます。
I sell to restaurants and also take orders by mail.
はい。
一応2個ずつ後々煮込まれて食べた。
Sprinkle them with condiments or put them in a hot pot.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。通販でもはいやってまして。
More information about my gyoza in the description.
その工場があって、僕の母がその工場で作ってるんです。はい。
Me too. To tell the truth, we are collaborating with my sister's bakery to make bread filled with Korean pork cutlets.
白湯スープと一緒にこうグツグツした状態で出してるので、まあスープ飲みながら、まあ、スープ餃子みたいな感じですね。はい。
Thank you so much.
そうですね。
Please support them with a comment. Extra scene after this.
なんかお仕事以外にこう好きなこととか。
What are your hobbies? I ride a motorcycle. It's an old one.
ちなみにどういう
A BMW RT. What do you want to do when you get a day off? I also want to go sea fishing. 30 minutes or an hour. I went there before, you know. So if I have time, I go to the fishing shop. And I go like, let's use this, let's use that. Even if I don't go in the end, I still end up buying it. But I never get to go fishing.